Hi there, my name's Carly. I'm a homeschooling mom to 3 boys, ages 11, 9, and 6. So currently they are in 5th grade, 3rd grade, and kindergarten. So I thought today I would just hop on and give you a little overview of the history curriculum we've been using this year. So for the school year 2023-2024, I, over the years, have tried out a ton of different history curriculums and never really landed on anything I loved until this past school year. I did a ton of research last summer, like there's got to be something better than what we're currently doing, and I finally landed on this, which is through the company NotGrass, and we're currently doing the one that's our 50 states. So NotGrass actually has curriculum that's from elementary all the way through high school, and I think based on this one we'll probably continue with it, but we'll see. So in finding this, I finally was able to switch from doing each of my kids' history lessons individually with them to being able to do it family style, which was huge for our family. History was taking up so much of our time and my kids weren't loving it. It was very dry, and there wasn't any activities involved in it until we found NotGrass. So I'm just gonna quick show you what they offer with the curriculum and then what we've added on to kind of make it even more fun, especially for my youngest who is 6, who can't do all of the workbooks and things that come with this. So essentially the way it works, it's a literature-based history curriculum. Is for each state there's 2 lessons. So that works out perfectly for us because we do history twice a week. So we do lesson 1 on Wednesday and lesson 2 on Friday, and that means we've covered a whole state in 1 week, which is why we're probably not going to finish it by the end of this school year with Christmas break and some vacations that we didn't bring it when we went. So I think we'll either do it through the summer or we'll probably do it again, finish it next year, which I found with this curriculum is really possible, at least with the 50 states one. You could stop it and start it back up in 2 weeks, a month, couple months, and you'd be able to seamlessly just go on with what you were learning. It is an open and go curriculum, which I'm all about those. I love things that are simple, that do not require a lot of setup. So I'll show you, if I can, what it looks like. So the first lesson, this one would be the first lesson you would do in the book, is about Maine. So the first lesson is literally just what I showed you and then this, so 4 pages total of reading. And it always tells you some of the things that are popular in that state, like maybe the produce that is grown there and is known to grow there, the trees, the animals, and then it'll also tell you what the capital is and some history on the capital, and usually about the Capitol building. So once you read all of that, they have this little thing at the bottom that gives you activities. Now, if you did not want to do any extra stuff, you just wanted to read it and none of the activities, that's definitely something that is feasible with this curriculum. We bought and do all of the activities that are included because I wanted to make sure my older kids were getting the most from the content. So what it does is it tells you what page of each of these books you have to do each time. So we have the Atlas workbook, which I have 2 because my 2 older boys work on it, and then the lesson review book, which again 2 because my 2 older kids do it. So for each state, you would do this page for lesson 1 and this page for lesson 2. And then for the lesson review, you only do it once for each state, and it's just this little section here, and then it goes on to the next state. And this I found is really nice for my kids to, if they can't remember an answer, to be able to look in the text and find it and kind of build that skill, which I think is super important as they get older. So while my older boys are doing that, my youngest, I have this workbook, which is not part of NotGrass, but he's only 6, So I just wanted something fun that he felt involved in the whole history curriculum with. So, and I just got this off Amazon, and it's just Animals of the USA activity book. So him and I will do this while the older boys are doing their independent work. So then the second lesson for the state, they do have a song that goes along with that area, and you just go online and it's right on their webpage and you're able to listen to all of those. And then they'll also give you a history lesson, so something historical that happened in that time or in that state. And then again, it has the activities, which you do the second page in the Atlas workbook. Very simple, very open and go. We love it. So the thing that originally drew me to this curriculum was the fact that it's literature based. And when I say that, I mean at the end of each lesson, you read a chapter from a book. Now you can either buy all the books from NotGrass, or like I did, I just went to like thrift books in my local bookstore. I've gotten some from the library, so that is really affordable. And they're all books that you can find a lot of places. They're not something that they specifically wrote themselves. So I'll just give you a quick look at those. So obviously this one, a lot of us have probably read with our kiddos. And then they've got some other ones that go along. So by the end of the curriculum, you'll have read each of these books out loud with your kids. And this is probably one of, well, I know it's one of my favorite parts of the curriculum, but my kids have really enjoyed these books as well. So I feel like with the lesson review and being able to color the Atlas stuff and then reading, we have gotten really immersed in this curriculum. The other thing that they offer, which is $25 a year for the membership, is it's called Homeschool History. So after you read about places that you can visit in the state, you go online and you log in and you literally click on, say, lesson 1. And they have all these virtual field trips to Maine, because that's lesson 1. And each state has virtual field trips and things that you can watch that make it feel more real for the kids. So my kids begged to watch all the videos the first day. So they're definitely something that the kids are getting excited about. So that's everything that they offer within their curriculum. But I did want to share with you just a couple extra things that we do. So for my 6-year-old, I wanted him to feel involved. So I ended up getting these just blank notebooks, which I think I got them on Amazon. But all 3 of my kids do this. So after we read about a state, they get to pick the activity or place that they'd like to visit if they were to visit that state. And then we have stickers for each state that they add to this notebook, which I think will be a really cool keepsake when we're done to like look back and see where they wanted to go. So for example, this is my 9-year-old. So this is obviously New York and Pennsylvania. And then my 11-year-old, this is a page he did on Maine that he wants to catch a lobster. And then even my 6-year-old, this is his, which is I want to visit Cannon Valley National Wildlife Refuge in West Virginia. And this is his little deer that he drew. So we've been having a lot of fun with those. So the last thing that you definitely don't have to do, but I think is fun, is to add in games to this history curriculum. So I figured I would just quick show you the games that we have played and are currently playing with this 50 states NotGrass curriculum. So we have Guess in 10 States of America, the Scrambled States of America, Professor Noggin's Geography of the United States card game, United States Bingo, and Race Across America. This one we play a lot as a family when my husband's home, and we all have loved it. So obviously you don't have to add in like the games and the journaling that we do in order for it to be like a full immersive curriculum, but that's just something that I thought I would share just for fun, because sometimes it's nice to see different games and activities that people are doing. All in all, I would totally recommend this curriculum to people with kiddos in elementary school. I feel like even older kids, like middle school, would probably love the 50 states curriculum and could get a lot out of it. If you'd like, I can always do a flip through of the curriculum book if you want to see more of it, or we could do a lesson with my kids if you'd like to see that. Just comment down below if that's something that you would be interested in, and I definitely can make that happen. But yeah, that's what we do for history. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!